Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the weekly Steelchair. How are we all doing this evening? It's good to see you all back in the saddle, back with the channel where fan interaction matters the most. Of course, it's me, Reese, host and owner, back for more. Here to give you guys a fun show and just overall enjoyment of the evening. So, how is everybody? Get yourselves in. Don't worry. Pat McAfee can't be found here. Well, what do you know? Number one first chat in the room is one of the newest members of the weekly Steelchairs, unfolding the Steelchair members. Member side is Catherine, saying SmackDown was excellent. SmackDown, put it this way, and this is not a member exclusive, this is just a people exclusive. SmackDown is like seeing your ex-girlfriend and then realizing that you ended it with each other because you grew apart, when the actual reason why you grew apart is because her favorite team isn't batting the same team that you like. So you've got to go with a whole new approach. Now, that's not happened to me. I'm just using an example. But what I'm basically saying is SmackDown is like playing with the wrong team and you're stuck trying to get back to the right one. It's like playing for the New York Yankees when you're actually from Boston. If you're an American, there's an American example. NASCAR's dope. And I knew you were being sarcastic. That's exactly why I jumped on your analogy. Oh, what's this? Hold on. It's always interesting when you see things. It's like playing Russian roulette. Nah, to be fair, Russian roulette is not that bad. Although I'm ADHD officially, so I don't know. It might have a different effect on me. But hey ho. In fact, I've got a better way to explain it. SmackDown is like Boba Fett. He used to be great, and then Disney got a shot of him. There you go. But I digress. We're back. Weekly Steelchairs back thriving. I'm about to wind up some people right now as well. Maybe Billy, if he turns up. Although technically, he should be here. He's a member of the channel. He's a paying member. He should be here. If he's not here, that's embarrassing. Your paid members must always show some respect. Roisin, what's happening? At least one is. Catherine's here, but I'm about to piss people off. Now, how can I be pissing people off? Doesn't go like this. Ah, it goes like this. There's your reason why things aren't good. Well, one of them. He's not as bad as Triple H, who's got the creative mind of a dead donkey. And he's fucking shit. And for all those people that told me years ago that I was wrong and I was being too harsh, I want my apologies. Like, I want my apologies now. Like, I'm for every time, oh, you're too biased. Oh, you're against this. Oh, you hate WWE. Yeah, I do. I hate the current WWE. Can you blame me? It's crap. And it's everything. It's the creative. It's above the creative with the ownership. It's the locations they choose. It's the willingness to not try anything new. It's going back to the same shit. It's keeping Roman Reigns in a job when the prick should have been fired years ago. I am sick of being right. I'll say that again. I am sick of being right. And I think people are also sick of hearing me say I'm right. Now, people are going to say, oh, but you don't criticize AEW. Yes, I do. Oh, but you don't criticize TNA. I'm not watching TNA for TV for a while after last week's episode. I will be watching Rebellion because it's part of the predictions. But after that, I'm taking a little break from TNA up until Slammiversary, which is in the summer, because my pain cannot continue any longer. There's other promotions that are more exciting to me right now than those two. I still don't agree with Triple A. I might end up giving them a go. But again, they're booked by Taker, which makes no sense because what does he know about Lucha Libre? I've got CMLL. I've got Rev Pro. I've got Progress. I've got Eve Pro Wrestling. I've got Stardom. I've got Noah. I've got AEW. I've got New Japan. As far as I'm concerned, my happiness can be saved by 9 other promotions. If something you love is that bad to watch, the best thing to do is to stop and look for something different, because then eventually you'll lose love for everything. Papi H was going to save WWE. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Now, of course, tonight we're going to do some real wrestling. Because everybody knows we love the watch-alongs on this. We love the classic watch-alongs. So we're going to do that. So let's go looking. Let's see. We haven't done it in about 2 weeks, so we make it fun. There's 2 matches on the in progress list, so we need to add a few more. Let's see, how many more matches have we got to watch on this list? 44. Ooh. I feel like today we need to get through some. We're going to have some fun. So, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the score. I'm going to drop some numbers in the chat. You guys are going to pick one. We're going to add it to the list. So, let me just bring up Wheel of Names, because Wheel of Names is always fun. So you have got numbers 33, 34, 35, and 36. Number 38, number 42 and 43. You've got numbers 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 54, 55, 59, 60, 61, 63, 64, 65, 66, number 68, 69, number 72, 74, 75, 76, 78, 79. Then you've got numbers 81, 82, 3, 4, 5. And then finally numbers 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So, what are you going to pick? So far, we have 2 matches on the list that we need to get through, but we need to get some more matches on the to-do list, because that's how we do it. We get the to-do list and we carry on. Of course, Catherine's filthy, so Catherine's going for 69. Okay, that's actually a great match, actually. Roshin's going for number 34. Okay. It was shit, Carl. Okay, we've got number 69 and number 64. If you want to bring in some more numbers, feel free. Once we get through this list, we'll start making new ones. Pat McAfee thinks he's the fucking greatest everything. He's a fucking clown. He's an absolute trollop. What number's next? If you've already gave a number, feel free to give another one. That's perfectly okay. $68. Okay. I've got no problem with that one. So the numbers are... Let me just quickly change these ones to in progress so they're out of the way. Yeah, 72 because like the numbers are in that bracket either have already been done or there's nothing else between them, so it's on its own because the other ones around it have been done. So if you want 72, that's fine. 72 is a great pick, by the way, if you go for it. These are all the matches that we still have to watch on the list before we like that are not currently in progress. Catherine's gone for 81. Okay, then. All I'm gonna say is, Catherine, you and I would absolutely enjoy this pick. What's up, Chester? It's generally one of my favorite matches I've ever seen. One of my favorite feuds as well. Two, three, four, five, six. Chester's gone for 87. Okay, great shout. Two, four, six, seven. We'll get another 3 matches, and then that'll go, and then we'll start with the wheel of names, and I'll show you what you've picked. 91. Okay. What's up, James? James, you can pick a couple. Actually, you know what? Keep going. Keep picking names for another numbers for another 3 minutes. So 3 minutes, keep picking, and when it hits time's up, I'll tell you. So drop some numbers in the chat. Jesse's gone for 78. Let's have a look. Ah, yes. Great shout, sir. Right, Roy Sheen, take a wee break. You've named a lot of matches. Although this one is a great one. Chester says 74 and James says 51. Okay, 74. Not saying you need to stop entirely, just take a wee breather. I love this match. Great shout, Chester. No, it's fine. No need to apologise. It's just that you've named quite a lot, so have a wee breather. You've got 2 minutes left. Right, where's number 51? I think a lot of people really hope that this match gets picked tonight by Spin the Wheel. That's all I'm going to say. Right, you've got 1 more minute. Fire in numbers fast. Catherine says 35. Number 35. Okay, interesting one. $66. Great pick. James says 43. Oh, yes. And Catherine says number 33. You're not going to like that one. Last number, 85. That'll be the last one. $96, $91. Okay, I'll take them. 91's already taken. Pick a different number, Catherine. You've got 90, 92, 93, 94, 95 left from the 90s. You've got 88, 89, 90, 84, 85, 82, 78, 79, 75, 76, 72. 66 is gone. No, there's no matches with Hangman in them. Nah, no matches with Hangman in them. Oh, Chester, honestly, you've got nothing to apologize for. I completely agree. It is fucking nonsense, man. I completely agree with you. You're absolutely not wrong in the slightest, and bring it up because it needs to be addressed. But I'm gonna let Catherine destroy that tomorrow in lipsticks and lariats. I'm gonna let Catherine tear that shit apart tomorrow. Catherine's gone for 90. What do you know? It's a Bret Hart match. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at these matches. So, what you could have had. All day tomorrow. Don't worry about it, mate. We'll still be live later in the day. So, let's look at the matches that you've now picked. Let's begin. So, number 33. You selected Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle at Lockdown. Number 35. Exactly, Catherine. Number 35, Cody versus Dustin, Double or Nothing. Number 43, Okada versus Jay White, Madison Square Garden. Number 51, Taker versus HBK. Number 66, Six Sides of Steel, the first Lockdown, Raven versus Jeff Hardy. Then you've got Bad Blood, 97. You've got AJ Styles versus Abyss, Lockdown 2005. Then you've got Kurt Angle versus Desmond Wolfe, Turning Point. Brett versus Taker, Rumble 96. Number 81, Okada versus Omega, 60-minute time limit draw. Nakamura versus Muta, Pro Wrestling Noah the New Year, 3 years ago. Then you've got Kenta versus Bryan Danielson, Ring of Honor, Glory by Honor 5. Then Catherine picked Brett versus Owen, SummerSlam 94. And then the No Way Out 07 tag match. That's what you've selected. You've added these two, Awesome Kong versus Gail Kim, no DQ. And you've added two, Brett versus HBK, the Iron Man match. So that's where we're at. So let's see what we get first. Replay numbers are good too. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. So the first match, ladies and gentlemen, for all the Kurt Angle enemies of the chat. Match number 1, Lockdown 2008. Where Samoa Joe, well, you know, this is your first match. Let's begin. Here he comes. Making his entrance to the ring at a weight of 290 pounds. The challenger, where sadly it all goes downhill from here. It is the world champion Samoa Joe. Just kidding. It's the future world champion. But I say future because, well, he is great. Here comes the champ, making his way to the ring in shorts and taped wrists. Better than that gimp Triple H. The greatest wrestler of all time. Yes, I am. There's a part of this match that I just don't understand. Why did Kurt have to come in with taped feet? Like Samoa Joe's in his kick pads. Why is Angle not in his boots? Yeah, Marcus Davis. Nobody will remember him at all. But yeah, I mean, this match is great, but Kurt's inhibited because of the fact his feet are taped. Like, he's not Matt Riddle. It's just strange. Just strange. Yeah, he looked full on MMA fighter and all that, which fair enough, but like I feel like Kurt didn't need this look. Like the rest of it works, but he should have been wearing his boots, especially for his mobility. Kurt's still the greatest world champion TNA ever had. Karen. Kurt's like, get her away from ringside now. Don't fucking touch me. I like how they're all putting their hands on her and she's like, do not fucking touch me. Don't fucking. It's when she flails her hands, it's funny. To be fair, it was good for Angle and Joe anyway. We didn't need Karen Angle at ringside. Kurt with the jabs. Ooh, left right cross. There's a high kick from Joe. Angle still in his left orthodox pose, fight position, and right into a grip. Referee Rudy Charles, who's now wasted in WWE, the senior official here, breaking up. Then we reconvene. Oh, nice swift kick from Angle into the hamstring. Going for an old-fashioned Greco knuckle lock. An Angle, again, swift kick to the hamstring. Good tactic. Oh, lovely counter. Oh, nice sweep through. Knee bar. Yep. Something Maria. There's a knee bar. Trapped. And he's forced to let go. Good transition. Good hold. Always a reliable move. And the match reconvenes. Angle, sweeps, lovely takedown. On the full mount. And drags back down. Standard wrestling match inside the 6 sides of steel. Again, another takedown from Angle. Trying to get a cross arm breaker. There's the full mount. And there's the release. Angle again feints a punch, but there's a backfire. Joe on the assault. Mongolian chops, trying to break the grip. Angle, that tight pit bull like grip. Firm 2. Count of 4, and Joe releases. Angle in the clinch, high knee. Joe retains. Joe stomping on the exposed feet, and there's a hip toss. Clever. An old school classic. Even then, old school of '08 is still better than the shit nowadays. Going for another toss. Angle. Oh, Saito suplex. Angle into a front face chin lock. He's got him trapped. Now he's got the choke. Perfect utilization here. But he's got the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Count of 4. Subsaya. There's a knee strike. Angle on the assault. Joe covering up in the corner. Angle front face lock. Clever here. World champion dominating the challenger. Here comes the challenger on response. Oh, overhead belly to belly. Patent Angle offense. There's 2 count. Now Angle on the full mount. This is inside the cage. However, the cage cannot be used as a weapon in this one. Angle with the uppercut. Decks Joe. Back into full mount. Joe covering up. Oh, yeah, absolutely, James. They did, for sure. There's a cross arm breaker. But Joe clasping his hands. Can Angle break it? No, Joe's going to break free. There it is. We were less than half a second away from a winner. Angle back on the assault. Straight punches. There's an uppercut. Joe with the jabs. Now the cross. And then Angle just side sweeps him. A sold out crowd in Massachusetts. Angle, figure four. Got him. Kurt Angle locks in a figure four. That is true, to be fair. This time, Angle was just going crazy back and forth between Japan and the States. He won a match with the figure four just once. Yuji Nagata. I recommend watching that, actually. Joe, close to turning. Really good match pace. Joe begging for the crowd to get back on his side. Can he flip the crowd? He's been in this figure four for about 2 minutes now. There's the turn. But Angle breaks it. Gets to the ropes. Angle going after that leg and the hamstring. Attacking him. Drops the elbow. Knee breaker. Ooh. Joe, knife edges. Angle's like, I'm not getting chopped. How dare you? Ooh. Clap both arms round the side, then decapitation clothesline indeed. It's on the community tab. But yeah, hopefully people do see it. There we go. Joe with the enziguri. Went for the muscle buster angle. Slides through. There's the ankle lock. What a counter. I generally don't think there's ever been a better wrestler when it comes to countering moves into a submission than Kurt Angle. Ever. And I mean like physically, like just straight into a move. Wrenching on that ankle. Joe shrugs him off. But how much damage has Joe taken? Well, this match is awesome. There's the rope assisted Uranagi cover. Angle kicks out. I still can't remember when referee Rudy Charles actually went to WWE. It must have been 2010. It's a shame. Joe going for a power bomb. Boom. Angle kicks out into the Boston Crab. Lion Tamer style. Right on the top of his skull. And to you, Zach. What a match. Angle managing to power out the crab. And he's got the ropes. Yeah, I was thinking it was 2010. Straight into an STF. John Cena wishes he could get an STF as good as Samoa Joe. STF trapped, locked in. Can Angle make to the ropes? Nope. Crossface. What a transition. Angle blinded. No. He's got the ankle. Ankle lock versus crossface. He's got him. Going for the other ankle. Angle's just a... He's like a great white shark. But there we go. Back into crossface. Beautiful transition. Angle trying to break free, but Joe refuses to let up. And we're breaking free. The match will continue. Angle full speed. Joe side sweeps into another crossface. Great positioning. This is wrestling done properly. Angle slam. Wonderful counter. 1, 2. Joe kicks out. And again, back into the ankle lock. Right in the center of the six-sided ring. Trying to force Angle off, but he maintains grip. Willie, he's reaching. He's reaching. He's going to tap. Oh, overpowered the ankle lock. Kakina clutch. Angle grabbing referee Rudy Charles by the shirt. Absolute genius. Brilliant by Angle. Great ring general. Angle going for another Angle slam. Nope. Joe counters. Face into the steel. Off. Standing spinning thrust kick. Got him up. Top turnbuckle. Going for the Buster. Samoa Joe defeats Kurt Angle to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Perfect. Right. Next match. What's next? Catherine's worst nightmare. A Bret Hart match. Not the best match between these two, but it's actually the match that saved Taker's fucking career as a main eventer. And if you think I'm not kidding, if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. Kevin Nash has just lost the Royal Rumble, and that's where this starts. Yep, poor Diesel. What's up, Lark Bark? Taker doesn't even finish his entrance. He just gets straight into Diesel's fight. It's absolutely funny. The Phantom Undertaker versus Diesel on the ramp. Oh, Diesel shoved. Taker, jacket and tie and the hat removed. Here we go. Diesel, angry, eliminated by Michaels. The Undertaker charging. He does not care. Diesel is actually on the ramp. Referee Tim White, rest in peace. Referee Jimmy Corderas, what a bum. Referee Earl Hebner, Manic Machine. Jimmy Corderas bald since 1990. Boring since 1998. Vince McMahon and Mr. Perfect on commentary. Let's get to the entrance of the champ. Weighing 234 pounds. World Wrestling Federation champion. Brett Hitman. It was King Mabel. He hit a leg drop on Taker with his fat thighs and legs and crushed his orbital bone. Here comes the Kurt Angle's the greatest wrestler, greatest pure wrestler, greatest professional wrestler right now. Well, this point obviously is Brett, but Kurt and Brett for me are the two greatest of all time. Brett number one. Bret Hart in his third reign as champion. Champion since Survivor Series. That is true. Diesel got sent to the back as well in that match. Yeah, Brett literally transcended coolness. Top man. You wouldn't think that as well, but at this time, this was Brett's 43rd pay-per-view appearance for WWE. It's crazy. Taker circling the champion circling the challenger. Pink and black attack versus the grave robber. Brett side sweeps Taker. Again, goes for a high cross punch and Taker misses. Here we go. Brett down low, now up high. Taker taking all the punches. Boom. Right in there with the punches. How many pay-per-views did Bret Hart have? Let's see, he does this. So this is number 43. WrestleMania 12 is 44. Survivor Series will be 45. I would say I would say 60, 61. I don't think it's any more than that. I would say the max is maybe 62 or 63. See, that's weird. They've just hold on a minute. I want to hear that question again because there's something not right. Right. That doesn't make sense. I went back and looked. So I went back to when they said that. They said this is Bret Hart's 43rd pay per view appearance. But it doesn't make sense. Because this is trying to claim this. How are they getting 706 pay per view matches if they're saying 43rd pay per view appearance? Make that make sense. Now, I know Bret's got the most matches in WWE history anyway, but this doesn't make any sense. Like, unless they're counting. Like, how are they doing it? See, these aren't pay per views, you morons. $81 pay per view. 706 matches, 81 pay per view. Okay, so in WWE though, so number 43. So this is 43. 44. Bret had a period of time when he was in the Kuwait Cup. But then you got Survivor Series, so that's 46. There's 47. WrestleMania will be 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Yeah, as I thought, 61. So he's got 61 WWE pay-per-view matches, which means he's got 18. Sorry, he's got six. So that means he's got 20 in WCW. So yeah, when it comes to Brett, I'm the man. Anyway, let's get back to where we were. Not everyone can be as kind-hearted or as down to earth as you. Oh, thanks very much. I was watching a recent interview with Kevin Nash where he shared his thoughts on Hogan Hall and NWO, and I have to say his arrogance is striking. It's Kevin Nash for you. The guy's a dick. We're back to the action with Undertaker has a claw hold on Brett in a kneeling position. Now he's got him straight down, hand across the head, Iron Claw style. I liked it when Kane used that as a finisher. He's got it across here, like that, like full cover. Nerve hold. Brett got his feet on the ropes. Paul Bearer throwing Brett's legs off the rope. Signs of a heel from Paul Bearer. Undertaker with a claw hold firmly, and Brett wraps his legs round in a vice and he's back up. Undertaker with a kick right into the spine area. Undertaker wraps around arm wringer style, going up top rope. It was never called old school at this point, but he is walking. Drops it. They fought for the title on pay-per-view Rumble 96, Survivor Series 90, sorry, SummerSlam 97, one night only, one-on-one matches, and they fought at the Final Four as well 4 times. My favorite is 100% SummerSlam 97. Rumble 96 is really good. One night only is underrated. For that one, it's probably an ice cream sundae. Great question. Feel free to ask whatever you like, guys. You know me, I don't mind. Undertaker back in the claw vice, and he throws Brett into the turnbuckle. Uppercut right into the chin. Vince McMahon would feel one a year later. Irish whip. Other side. Brett, drop kick. Up to the middle rope. Oh, clothesline. Right onto the challenger. Brett, full speed. Clothesline over the top. I don't like theme parks. Brett, suicide dive over the top. I hate theme parks with a passion. I think they're the worst one of the worst inventions of all time, and I advocate every single one to be closed. I hate them. I genuinely hate them. Brett kicks Taker off into the barrier, jumps, but gets caught. Bear hug position. Ooh. Taker rams him, spine first into the ring post. Who do you prefer as a character, Sonic or Mario? Sonic. I prefer the Sonic series to Mario. Sonic is a better franchise. I hate theme parks because they're a waste of time, and I just hate them in general. I don't like the enjoyment of them. I hate the concepts. If it was up to me, I would rather they be shut down and more game parks instead. I would rather more arcade parks and console parks and shit like NQ64 on a theme park variety. Big massive NQ64 with my speed. I don't like theme parks. I never will. And I refuse to go back to any of them. Going for a snake eyes at the post got countered. Big boot to the face. Yes, I have. I still wouldn't go. A chill day is always a smart thing to do. Brett shoved into the ring post and now the ring barrier. Taker in firm control. There's the chop. Uppercut chop. There's a straight right. Undertaker. Irish whip. Oh, Brett reverses, uses his own momentum, sends Taker into the ring steps. Taker knees and falls over. Taker now has to feel the pain of Brett, focusing on the left leg. Kicking the shit out of him. Brett will always be better than The Undertaker, and he's proven it. I've still got Sonic games. I've still got Mario games, but I just prefer Sonic. Plus, Sonic has better films, better TV. Sonic Underground is amazing. Although to be fair, the Super Mario's series in the 90s was awesome. Brett breaks the count, sends Taker back into the ring. Brett back onto the knee. Oh, there's the next the leg slap. Best arcade game. Probably Sonic 2 in terms of arcade, or the arcade version of Mario Kart. I don't know. Just have a quiet night, dude. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to do. Brett has a vice round Taker's leg, but Taker has hands firmly gripped around Brett's face. 2 count only. Brett dropping knees on Taker's leg. Clever wrestling here by the Hitman. Again, back to that left knee and the hamstring. Going for a figure four. Center of the ring. Yes. But yeah, I'm sorry here, dude. 2 count from the figure 4. Again, another 2 count. A dream car. Ford Mustang 1967 fastback. The other is to be honest, it's more modern, but it's just the elements of it. It'd either be a Nissan Skyline GTR R34 or a Mercedes, a Gullwing Mercedes. Yeah, Ford Mustang 67 fastback is my all-time favorite car. Brett won it for the storyline. At that point, he was not going to WCW. Like at that point, he was staying in. At that point, he was already staying in WWE. He signed the contract. He wasn't going. But then obviously things did change. The original plan for Survivor Series 97 was not Taker Michaels. The original plan for Survivor Series 97 was actually Austin versus Austin versus Brett. Like that was actually the original plan. Until they went back to the Owen stuff. And then, well, Brett was just too good not to get rid of. They fucked Brett over. There was no need. Good to see you, Billy. And he says, when I enter the chat now, may you please may you address me as the founding member of the Steel. You've got to be kidding me. The ego on this man. Yeah, Austin Brett was the original. Oh yes. That's James's voice when he gets wholly melodramatic one-on-one in the SWA. Oh yes. Would you prefer a walk around a beautiful lake or up a beautiful mountain? For me, it would probably be the mountain, but I do like walking around water. Wholly melodramatic and Mr. Dunlop. Oh yes. Brett, straight kick onto the knee. Now a swift right hand. Now a kick right into the leg. Another nerve hold from Brett. Very clever. We're well over halfway in this main event match. Atletico Madrid nil, Barcelona nil. Come on, Atletico. Oh, that's only just kicked off, to be fair. Oh, they're playing Rashford up front. For that alone, I hope Atletico beat the bastards. Brett, elbow drop again onto that leg. This is what made Brett so good. When he focused on a part of the body, he really did focus. Taker driving his leg across the throat of Brett. Forces the release. This is an example of how babyface versus babyface works. And it works really well. Taker sends Brett to the outside. Yeah, Vincent and Perfect on commentary were really good. I agree with that. They had a very good partnership. I'm glad they took Jerry Lawler off it for this one. Brett clutching his right leg. Taker now has a wire. Choking the Hitman. Southampton Arsenal 0-0. Oh, come on, Southampton. Taker getting booed. Paul Bear distracting Earl Hebner. Do your job, you bald prick. Sends him into the timekeeper area. Ooh, chair. Hypothetically speaking, if you were in a babyface versus babyface match versus Chelsea Green, which body part would you most likely focus on? That's a great question. The legs. Hypothetically speaking, the legs. Taker goes for a big boot. Brett ducks under. There's a kick right to the leg. And another knee ringer. We are 1 hour and 24 minutes in. Brett kick to the hamstring. Drops the elbow. We haven't had a pinfall in quite a while as well. Another leg snap. Taker back to his feet. He is in trouble. Thank you, so have I. They've been really good. Brett round the ring post. Rams the leg off the post. Going for a second time? Yes. Brett going after Paul Bear. Back to the hamstring. Another snap of the leg. Drops the elbow again. True or false question. The Undertaker was not a wrestler, needed the belt. True. For me, Taker never needed to become champion. Ever. But I understand the times when he did become champion. But yes, I don't think he needed it. Fresno, California. Where he lost the world title but won a tag title. He won his first tag team championship in Fresno, California. Yeah, lol. Big leg drop. from Taker on the face of Bret Hart. Feel free to ask as many questions you like, though, folks. Ask away. I don't mind. Yeah, he was so much better being a chaser. He was a good champion, though. He wasn't a bad champion. Although some of his reigns could have been a whole lot better. That makes sense. 43rd pay per view appearance, but he had so many matches in general anyway. Running DDT. Brett with a big DDT on Taker. 2. Kick out. Brett with a headbutt into the back. I liked when he did that. There's the Russian leg sweep. And Taker sits straight back up. What does Brett have to do? Perfect plex him. Bulldog. Running Bulldog, which CM Punk would use later years in his career. And Taker sits straight back up. Brett going for a backbreaker. There it is. Going to the middle rope. Tried to set up and failed Brett. There's that diving elbow. Right across the face. Brett, thumbs down. Time for the greatest submission hold of them all. Time for the sharpshooter. Here it comes. Oh, Taker. Goozle. Is he going to choke slam the champ? Ooh, knee to the ribs. Right hand. Irish whip. Ducks under. Both men. Double clothesline. Between Michaels or Triple H, who had the worst World Heavyweight Championship reign? Shawn Michaels. Because he wanted it to be over quick. So, for that reason alone, down to him. Bret Hart gets up first. He's removing the top turnbuckle pad. Bret trying to remove the mask. It's off. The mask is off. The Undertaker is so enraged, he can't focus. Here comes Bret, attacking the challenger. Irish whip, reversed. Ooh. Ooh. Brett drives Taker's face right into the top turnbuckle. If Taker wasn't injured at WrestleMania 10, who would he wrestle against? Ted DiBiase. Either Ted DiBiase or Jeff Jarrett, I think. The crowd are booing Bret Hart. There's a headbutt across the face. And another headbutt. You confident Rangers can win the title? Absolutely. Absolutely. Another headbutt. And they deserve it too. Taker, going for the tombstone. Boom. Spiked him. There's Diesel. And The Undertaker has been disqualified. Taker absolutely snaps here. Undertaker wins by submission. Just kidding. He wins by disqualification. Paul Bearer pointed to Diesel. Now Taker's caught on. Fuck you, Diesel, you prick. And Diesel telling Taker, F you. If Hearts do win it, honestly, I've got nothing against that, by the way. I've got relatives that are Hearts fans, so I'm alright with that. Just as long as the scum don't win it, I'm happy. Celtic don't deserve it. Celtic have been top of the league since match day 3. Right, that's match 2. Time for match number 3. What have we got? Let's find out. Damn you to hell, Diesel. Exactly. Right, match number 3. Ooh. See, if you had picked number 79 over 78, we would have had Angle versus Benoit Rumble 93. We were that close. Right, we have 15 matches on this list to get through, but it won't all be tonight. But up next, it's Chode versus Dustin, Double or Nothing 2019. And this is also on YouTube. And away we go. Double or Nothing 2019, referee Earl Hebner. He left TNA to come to do this match. Here we go. The Natural versus the American Nightmare with that bitch Brandy Rhodes at ringside. Gosh, she sucks. The most boring member of the Rhodes family versus the best overall at creative mind games. Dustin, I agree. Dustin is better by a mile. Dustin was better than Dusty, and he was better than Cody. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. 260-pound Dustin Rhodes versus the 230-pound Cody Rhodes. Cody circling. Dustin backs off. I did like the half face painted look from Dustin when he started doing this. It did suit. Cody with the cartwheel Stardust taunt, mocking Dustin. Yeah, exactly. He had so much potential, then he decided to be an absolute weapon. Absolute fool for what he did. That annoyed me. He's got good matches, Cody Rhodes, but I just hate what he did in AEW deliberately. I don't like it at all. Back to the collar and elbow. Standing headlock from Cody. Dustin shoves him off. Slides through. Drop down. Uppercut. Cody sends Dustin to the outside. Here comes. Full speed. This... It was their first pay-per-view, yes, because All Out, technically they own the rights to, but the first pay-per-view there was Double or Nothing. At this event as well, just to not to prove a joint, but is Green Shirt Guy. He's also at this event. Cody teasing the crowd that he's going to throw Dustin over the barrier instead. Into the side. Dustin sides through. There's a kick. Dustin, full speed. Topic on Halo from Darth Natural Maul. Speaking of Darth Maul, Shadow Lord is coming up thick and fast. I will be doing that as a member show where I'll be discussing stuff as member streams. There's a reverse sling blade. Member shows are coming up thick and fast. Be ready. 10, the 10 punches. 6, 7, 8, 9. Stardust taunt. And then another punch. Referee El Hebner telling him, mind the closed fist. Dustin with the jabs. But Cody ducks away. Dustin just letting Cody have the outside. Comfortable, clever. Unfortunately, Brandy Rhodes is there. What an absolute bitch. Cody out amongst the fans. Always a rehydration. Cody Side sweeps Dustin. Rolls through. Oh, Brandy. Bottle over the face. Gut buster. Two count. Hip attack on the arm from Cody. Abdominal stretch. And there's another hip attack on the back. Dragon screw. What's interesting about this match as well is Tony Schiavone had not yet started as a commentator. He's actually sitting in the front row. Like he's sitting front row in the audience beside the Macho Man impersonator. Irish whip reversed. Dustin is stuck. Now Dustin gets hit by the snap power slam, but there's a 2 count. Cody with an interesting submission hold. I never get why WWE never went. Tony Schiavone did work for WWE. He worked for WWE. Cody, Irish whip on Dustin, rolls through, clothesline, and another. Again, Irish whip, reversal. Dustin drops down, punch to the face. Not after WCW, but he did work with WWE during that period, though. He worked for WWE in 1989, 1991, and then went, fuck this, I'm out. But after that period, I don't know why they never went for him. They should have done, because he would have been better than Michael Cole. But he went to TNA for a bit, and then after that, he was doing other promotional stuff and just being a fan before he got back to TNT. Do you like it when fans cosplay legends? I don't mind it. Just don't cosplay as morons like... Well, there's some I don't want them to cosplay as, but there's some exceptions. Cody sees that the turnbuckle pad's been removed. Yep, he did. Then he bolted. Oh, side sweeps him. Dustin, face first into the exposed turnbuckle. That's going to leave a mark. This is one of the better matches in AEW, like, genuinely. I don't like Cody, but I will admit it's a good match. Brandy again attacking Dustin. Get that bitch off to the Shadow Realm where she belongs. I absolutely hate Brandy Rose. She's genuinely so pathetic and ugly. Spear. She's wearing a bodysuit that much that her clothes didn't fit. Get that muggle away. Get her gone. Get that bitch to hell. There we go. The muggle is gone. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Here comes DDP. Member of the Nightmare family. And he's picked her up. Time to leave. All that yoga helps because Brandy weighs like 300 pounds. 300 pounds of pure bullshit. Arsenal have not been convincing. That Max Down has been the more dangerous. Is he a winger? Nice one, Southampton. I always believe that Southampton could win. So much talk about a quadruple, eh? Ross Stewart, oh, Jesus Christ. Watch him randomly get into a Scotland squad now. Dustin covered in blood. Now Cody wipes on his chest. The Double or Nothing 2019 main event was absolutely brilliant. That is true. I'm glad AEW started that point. I really enjoyed it. Like the first year of AEW was genuinely one of the best years of wrestling I've seen. Damn Brandy, damn her soul. Dustin covered in blood, can't stay up, disorientated. There's a drop kick from Chody. 1, 2, kick out. Dustin blinded by his own blood. I did like the that design that Dustin did on his gear in the back. I really did like that. It was so cool. The blood is flowing like a waterfall. He can't see. He is blinded. He is just as blind. The fact that it's only 35 minutes in is really annoying. Like Southampton better get a second goal quickly. It's nice to see a Scottish striker actually scoring against an English team. I think that's just funny. Strong Irish whip from Chody on Dustin. Cody licking his lips. Perverse little bastard. Dustin trying to get the crowd on his side. The blood is dripping like a faucet. Irish whip again. Dustin reverses. He went for an uppercut. Can't see. Failed. Stomp. Curb stomp into the mat. Kick out at 2. The flow of blood is incredible. Cody, middle rope. Double axe handle. Oh, I know you're absolutely angry, dude. I did warn you that your team is utter shit, but you're like, no, 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 we're top rope. Cody, top rope. Dustin ducks through. Snap power slam. Two count. I'm aware that Leal does have Arsenal links, yes, but I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen. Ooh, look at that leg trip. Figure 4 leg lock from Cody. Do you have a favourite Scottish actor? I do, actually. Yeah, he won't downgrade from AC Milan to Arsenal. Arsenal are not going to win a single trophy this season. AC Milan are going to win Serie A. And then Leal's going to go to the World Cup, have a good World Cup. and then he'll be in the Champions League with AC Milan next year. In terms of Scottish actors, yes, it's James McAvoy and Ewan McGregor. Yep. The fact that they conceded 4 goals against a team that had Trafford in goal says a lot. Gerard Butler's a decent actor. I think McAvoy and McGregor are better, to be honest, but Butler's a good actor. Compton's a good actor as well. Dustin breaks free, covered in blood, but he broke free. And now the figure 4 has been released. To be fair, the game was over right at the very start. Yeah, Law Abiding Citizen is a really good film. I do agree. Cody takes off the weight belt. No wonder people call him Cody Hogan. Weight belt. He's handed it. There's the atomic drop. Oh, Dustin. Tights are down. The woodshed's open. Chodester. Cody has just had his ass whipped. David Tennant's an incredible actor. He's third for me. He's my favorite Doctor Who. Oh yeah, 100%. Because they treat it with realism. Yeah, McAvoy and McGregor for me are number 1 and 2. Tennant's number 3. But Tennant is the best Scottish actor from TV. Dustin has Cody up in the top rope. He's still recovering after getting whipped by a weight belt on the ass cheeks. You can compare the fact that WWE used to be seriously beyond the PG shit, and when they did, it was really good. When they went full PG, that was their death. Jeanette Crank, behave. Dustin going for a superplex. Got him. Oh, that was a bad landing. Earl Hebner crushed. Final cut. Crossroads final cut. 2 count. Drew McIntyre's an actor. No, Drew McIntyre's a nightmare. But he's not a good actor. Cody kicks out of the final cut. Excalibur claiming that was a crossroads, which is factually incorrect. Now he's going for a proper crossroads. Cody, knees to the face. Low blow. Disaster kick. Like his entire career. Disaster. Crossroads. Boom. Cover. And Dustin kicks out. Here's a fact. The blood on Cody's body has got more personality than Cody does in his entire human anatomy. The blood's still dripping. Dustin going for crossroads himself. Got him. Cody kicks out of his own move. Karen Gillan's brilliant. She's probably the best female Scottish actor that I've seen. Cody, Dustin getting back to their feet. What a right hand from Dustin. Here we go. Time for the right hand clash. Dustin getting the babyface chance. Cody getting booze. Kick. Drop down. Uppercut. Dustin responds. Punt kick. Bicycle kick. I've got no idea what that actually was meant to be. I've got no idea what that move was, but it was outstanding. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this sentiment, but thank fuck AEW exists. 1-0 Barcelona. Oh, I hate that football club. And I hate that wanker that scored. Cody going for the vertebreaker. The vertebreaker. Boom. Shades of homicide. Fucking hate Rashford. One of the worst Man United players I've ever seen. And I don't care if that offends anyone, it's the fucking truth. Project Hail Mary is fantastic. Oh, come on, Atletico. And Cody wins. The Reese incarnate. So and to be fair, Atletico have had a man sent off as well. Nico Gonzalez has been sent off for second yellow card. Atletico scored first. Simeone in the 39th minute. Then Rashford equalised. Then we got the red card for Gonzalez. This is when he builds up Fight of the Fallen. And he picks Dustin as his tag partner. Yep, the Rhodes versus the Bucks. I haven't watched that match in years. I should probably rewatch it at some point. I'm going to start giving you cards when you get out of line on my show. What do you mean get out of line? I am never out of line. Fucking crybaby. Well, that's that one done. Moving on. Right, what's next? Oh shit. I never thought this one would actually come up. This is 2006. This is this one is manic. If you've never seen this before, oh Christ. This is one of my favorite Ring of Honor matches. And it's for the championship. Unfortunately, because the Americans are backwards, no offense, but they're backwards for dates. This is the 6th of September 2006. Here we go. The best ever used, the GTS Kenta versus arguably one of the best ever in Danielson. I've always been a fan of Kenta. So good. The honor code. Both men shake hands. And we're ready to go. Honestly, to answer your question, 10 out of 10. But I burst out laughing straight after that, and I was like, I don't need to watch this anymore. So I put WWE on a hiatus. I just can't anymore. Collar and elbow tie up. Brian Danielson and Kenta in the ring. Clean break, but then Kenta slaps Danielson across the chops. Brian returns fire with a slap of his own, evens it out, looking for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. The weight advantage goes to Kenta. Both men, however, at this point are equally experienced in big matches. Brian, big hammer lock, and a big knee across the chest. Bryan Danielson representing Ring of Honor. Kenta representing Pro Wrestling Noah. Big kick across the chest. Big kick from Kenta. Danielson wishing I should have kept my hair. The Manhattan Center in New York. Collar and elbow tie up, back into the ropes again. And there's another big kick from Danielson right across the shoulder. And a big headbutt. Fires back. Danielson, ruthless in his response. Headlock takeover. And a big kick to the shoulder. And Kenta straight back up and returns fire. Wonderful. Danielson trying to protect his injured right shoulder. Kenta zeroing in like a missile. Radar locked on, ready to strike. Another kick, now on the attack. Danielson, headlock. There's a headlock takeover. Darby Allin's worst enemy. Head scissor. Kenta stretching. Danielson still trapped, but now he breaks free. There's a modified STF. That's true. He was champion for a full year plus. Modified submission hold from Danielson. Big stomp. Arm wringer. Stretching that injured arm. Trap up, drop kick. Lovely drop kick there from Bryan Danielson on the face of Kenta. Over the top, missed. And there's a big kick again. Kenta's precision with a kick. Oh, that's a shame, that. That's a shame. That's a shame. I actually liked Oscar, and he made the right move to go to China. More and more each day, he's proving it because he cares about his family. Kenta with a very smart submission hold, but Danielson wraps into a scissors. Unorthodox. Like a Kimura type arm lock. Clever. Double knees dropped onto the arm. And there's a big knee drop. Feels great to rewatch some classics. Back on the knee strikes. Kenta. Springboard. Ooh. He went for the double stomp. Instead, he just had a back stomp. Danielson. He's pissed off. That disrespect there that Danielson feels. He's trying to an elevated Boston Crab and got caught. Kimura lock with a body scissors. Kenta releases it free. Danielson slapping Kenta. Runs the ropes, went for sunset flip. Kenta. Bitch slapped. Danielson bitch slapped by Kenta. Yep. You got bitch slapped. That crazy key lock again from Kenta. Kenta with the big kick. Referee Todd Sinclair telling him, look, mind your kicks. $20 ago, this match. Danielson runs the ropes, ducks through, big knee strike, and there's a neck tie-in suplex. Has to be done. We've got Let's Go Kenta and Let's Go Brian chants in the Manhattan Center. This is Glory of Honor Night 2, 2006. Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship match. Danielson, front suplex position. Got him. Cover. No, it's not. That was an illegal hold. foot stomp across the bridge of the nose. Dragging Kenta's face across the top rope. Very crafty from Danielson. Single leg. Yep, he's going for the surfboard. Always a good submission. One of Danielson's favorite moves. Yeah, he's got both arms. He's going to stretch him. Kenta screaming. Despite the facial hair, Danielson looks like he hasn't aged out. I agree. He's like the Keanu Reeves of the wrestling world. Danielson on Kenta's legs. I'm fucked up, and then drops them both on the mat. I'm fucked up. Danielson with a knee bar. And then again, going for the third time. That's 3 on the leg. Going for a figure 4. Yes. Figure 4 leg lock. Yeah, Christian is exactly the same. And Danielson telling Kenta to tap, and Kenta's like, no. Ooh. Danielson grabbing the ropes, both hands. Extra pressure. Kenta trying to tell Todd Ziggler, look, the bastard's got the ropes. The Ring of Honor World Champion again on the ropes. Watch, 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 watch. And Daniel's like, no, 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 no. Me no cheat. Me the world champion. And Kenta gets to the ropes, breaking the submission. He's telling the referee he can't get out. I like the comedy between these two. Danielson's an absolute riot. Both of them are great. They're two of my all-time favorites. Danielson standing in front of the crowd. Pudgy from Washington. Kenta ripped from Japan. Danielson going for a catapult on the rope. There it is. Slingshot of the bottom rope. The vegan dragon versus the master of the GTS. The cattle mutilation versus swift kicks. Knife edge chop. Irish whip reversed. Danielson into the ropes, gets a foot. Gets an elbow at the throat. Oh, Kenta catches him, kicks him swiftly. Suplex. Vertical. But Danielson straight back up. This is a very good match. Good pacing. Ring of Honor just where, like, at the time, was just an amazing promotion just in general for wrestling. Alongside TNA and Noah and New Japan at the time. WWE had some good wrestling as well at this point. Just unfortunately, they also had John Cena. Kenta running the ropes. Leapfrog, springboard, missile drop kick. 1, 2. A 2 count from referee Todd Sinclair. He's counting like he saw cheeseburgers. Kenta, another front suplex. No, fisherman style. Danielson counters. Instead, he's going for a crossface. Ooh, butterfly plex. Danielson kicks out. Crossarm breaker. using the injured shoulder. Locked right in. Danielson is trapped. Free count. Penta with a stomp on the shoulders. Irish whip from Kenta. Danielson leaps, backflip, slides under, single leg Boston. He loves that single legged Boston crab. I love the way he does it. There's another, but this time he's got the knee driving into the neck of Kenta. $520 subscribers, however. Thank you so much, folks. I really do appreciate it. Just a reminder that there is super chats as well on the channel. There is a membership program. Going for the GTS rolling forearm. We're up to 61 views. Thank you. Danielson thinking he's Chris Benoit, signaling death. Danielson has Kent up in the top rope. Is he going for the Super Hurricane Runner? Nope, there's a left slap to the chin. Yep. Yeah, he's going for the superplex. Here we go. Ready. Standing on that top rope for so long. Boom. Superplex. We have a quiz coming up very soon, folks. I hope you're ready for it. 2, kick out. Crossface chicken wing from Bryan Danielson, locked in. Kenta's back up. Can Danielson get him back down? And he does. Straight down, crossface chicken wing. The patented move of Bob Backlund. Can Kenta reach the bottom rope? Yes, he does. Kenta breaks it. Much needed breathing space. I can't wait to do another classic gaming stream with you guys, because the next gaming stream is a classic game. Is either back to SmackDown vs. Raw 07, or it's going to be WrestleMania 18 or 19. Probably 19, because that's my newest game. It was given to me as a gift, which was absolutely amazing. Danielson point to the top rope. Going for it. Oh, diving headbutt. Reach 2 feet. That's twice I've done that. Drop kick from Danielson, counters Kenta. That's twice I've fucking done that. That's really annoying. Danielson with the slaps, Kenta with the forearm strikes. Now, running big boot There's a running headbutt. Another running big boot. Now another headbutt. Oof. Fisherman suplex. Rolling forearm. We've had a lot of good matches tonight. Kenta and Danielson back to their feet. Count of 5. Clothesline. Danielson goes over the top, but Kenta follows because of the momentum. Arsenal are just lucky they're top of the league because the rest of the league is utter shite. Like, genuinely, the rest of the league is just absolute horseshit. What a match. Arsenal are a terrible football team. Danielson leaps the top rope over the barricade onto Kenta into the fans. ROH chants through the Manhattan Center. He leaped the whole thing. I know. You generally could as well. I think he's will. Depending on how the rest of the league goes, but you've got a massive chance. And you deserve to. This is the Ring of Honor that I miss. To be fair, some of the 2010s was not too bad because of AJ and all that, but this was just sheer incredible. Danielson gets Kenta back in the ring. Up to the top rope goes the Ring of Honor World Champ. Missile drop kick. And there's the kip up. Trained by Shawn Michaels. Rolling forearm caught into an arm bar. Beautiful transition. Danielson makes the bottom rope, and Kenta has to let go. Kenta's in full control here. Ooh, what a cutter. Back into the Fujiwara armbar. Will Danielson tap out? Tap out. Tap out. He sounds Kenta generally sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's trying to tell someone to tap out. That's how funny it is. Is Danielson going to tap out? It's on the injured shoulder. No, he makes the bottom rope again. He survives. Kenta slaps. Catch suplex. Yes. Kenta kicks out. The Regal Plex from Bryan Danielson. I can't hear it here, but I know it's bad out in a lot of places right now. Danielson has Kenta up on the top turnbuckle. What will he do now? He's going for a super back avalanche style back suplex. There it is. Avalanche back suplex. Kenta kicks out too. Going for cattle mutilation. There it is. What a move. Oh, Kenta got the bottom rope. Danielson breaks free at count of 4. Surviving the cattle mutilation. What a move as well, the cattle mutilation. Snap front chancery suplex from Danielson. Going up top once more. Kenta stops Danielson from going up top. Ooh. He caught him, countered. Danielson. Ooh. GTS. Kenta caught Danielson in midair. GTS. But Danielson gets the bottom rope. Kenta, for the first time in Ring of Honor, has failed to win with the GTS. Incredible move, that. Fucking better than CM Punk's version. Big kick. Another one. Bush Cycle knee from Kenta. Dex Danielson. Full speed. Now big knee at the back of the neck. Oh, this match, I'm glad you've never seen it before and you're enjoying it. It's one of the best from that period. Danielson sweeps through. What a kick out. What a kick out from the old Connor roll into the bridge. This match is still alive. Kenta's still alive. Ugh, Yokozuna, what a dick. Out Japan beats Sweden at the World Cup. Fuck that crap. Kenta with the throat slash on the knee. I will not respect Isaac because he's crap enough. Backslide. Kick out. Danielson with the vicious elbows. Which means up next is going to be the crossface. You can tell, Tammy. I'm all right with that. Kenta's going to get knocked out. No, he's not. Look at this. Going for cattle mutilation. What a counter. Into the pin. Kenta. Drilled with a Tigerplex. Kick out. Tigerplex. Flips. Cattle mutilation. Again, going for cattle mutilation. This is it. "35 minutes of incredible wrestling." What's even better is right beside it is AJ Styles versus Danielson as well. That match is awesome. One of my favorites as well. From Ring of Honor, anyway. Right. Let's see. To be fair, it's not that I don't like Sweden. It's just I just do not like Yokozuna. And Isak, unfortunately, has to play for a manager that's absolutely terrible. Graham Potter. Right. We will do... We'll aim for one more. Oh, yes. A masterpiece. If you've never seen this one before, you're in for a treat. And this is from the very first lockdown. We've got 13 matches on in progress left to get through, which is fantastic. Right. The first ever lockdown. Oh, there's AJ Styles wins the first ever X Division Championship from a match type that hasn't been used in years. CM Punk versus AJ Styles Pure Championship Finals. Full match, Ring of Honor second. I've not watched that in years as well. I need to give that a watch as well. Oh, absolutely. They are. Here you go. Here's the next one. Here's your main event of the evening. Styles versus Abyss. Even funnier is this actually was the main event of the first lockdown. So, let's begin. Here comes AJ. What a wrestler. For me, the third greatest of all time. I know some people prefer him, but for me, this guy is better than Shawn Michaels. Which version of AJ Styles would fit well in current AEW? All fat, 05 to '09 AJ and New Japan Ring of Honor AJ. Although Ring of Honor New Japan AJ would be the best wrestler in AEW, bar none. Be the best wrestler in the world, actually. He was the best wrestler. If AEW had that version of AEW, AJ Styles is the longest reigning world champion in AEW history. Here comes the Monster Abyss. Boom. With his dog collar chain in hand. This guy was so good. AJ already in the cage. Abyss outside. AJ, full speed. Topic on Hilo through the cage door. Lands on Abyss. The match isn't underway, but the fight is. Here we go. AJ going after Abyss on the outside. AJ, 218 pounds. Abyss, 350. Irish whip. AJ slides under the barricade. Pops up. There's a Hurricane Rana. That's what I liked about AJ, when he could slide under those kind of gaps. It was so good. Elbow drop. 07 to 11 AJ was awesome. But don't forget how good 05 and 06 he was. Especially 05. AJ taking it to Abyss. I would say 07 to 2011 AJ would be perfect in it'd be perfect in the international scene, like the international title. Whereas say 2013 to say 2016 AJ, even 2017 would be the world champion. That'd be your world championship AJ. AJ leaps the fans. Forearm over the fans. Same. I'm glad you're not the only one who's getting that vibe, dude, because I'm the same. What a forearm. Unbelievable. AJ, right hands to Abyss. Oh, he missed that time. Right into the fans. Big miss. Now Abyss is going after him. This is not what AJ wants. We might get one more out of this. We might get one more. We'll see. To be fair, we've got good time. AJ thrown into the stairs. Mm-hmm. I think that's a fair way to put it. I don't have any arguments with that. Stopping in, watching, having lunch. Good to see you, JR. How you doing? AJ went for a right hand. Abyss. A choke slam throw. off that steel railing. Yep, Tempo's got a lot to answer for. Because once again, you and me were right, even if we got the prediction wrong. And I will announce the new predictions champion tomorrow as well. Glad to hear you're doing good, JR. This match is still not started. AJ down from the fans, back onto the floor. Abyss throws him back into ringside area. There are so many good matches on this card, like Raven versus Jeff Hardy, which is on the spreadsheet, is also on this card. It was so good. The winner of this match, of course, will face Jeff Jarrett for the world title at Hard Justice, which, again, by the way, is a great watch. AJ hit off the ring. Abyss at the cage door. Oh, Ale from Twitter needs sectioned for his shit takes. And yeah, everyone gets held accountable in the best way, not because we don't like each other, but we hold each other accountable because it just shows how good it is. And it feels good to say that we are going to get one over Temple. AJ opens the cage door, right hands on Abyss. Abyss back to his feet, running. Abyss, boom. Slams the door off him. Yep, we did get one over the IWC last night. We won. We won. First, Abyss slams the cage off the arm. Then he slams it right off the face. No protection. Abyss with a steel chair. Exactly. AJ again, door off the face. Abyss is absolutely brutalizing AJ, and this match has still not started. This match has yet to begun. It's just been a brawl, and AJ's been busted open. Absolutely. He's proven it. And now we can celebrate. And I will not be surprised if he's gone after Mania. Like, he's got to go. Like, if they keep him at a job, it just shows they don't care. And he doesn't care either way. And whether he wants to claim or not, he will never be better than Vince. Abyss under the ring. Thumbtacks. Thousands of thumbtacks. This man went through hell already with Barbed Wire Massacre. Full Metal Mayhem with Jeff Hardy. And now Lockdown Main Event. Two originals. Exactly. He is a genuine fraud. The TKO have got some authority, but they can't change everything. If they've made that call and he's allowed it, then he's weak. AJ takes a right hand clubbing blow to the skull. Abyss with the chain. Is he going to choke him? Yes. Just like the Impact episode, he is going to hang him. He's going to hang him. I think Southampton have just scored again. Yep, I agree. They all need to go. Exactly. Yep, Southampton have just scored again. I generally think TKO and Triple Beak are generally just they haven't got a clue what they're doing. And it's funny that Eric Bischoff is now getting all upset about it. I was like, mate, you're just a paid shill. So's Mark Henry. And busted open, except except Nick Nemeth. He's the only one that speaks sense. Yep, Saints are going to Wembley. AJ being bullied. He's just been torpedoed. Torpedo toss right off the cage. 2 hours, 54 minutes we've gone live. Outstanding. Abyss. Military press position. Again throws AJ off the cage. 132 pounds of weight advantage. And good wrestling. And characters that aren't delusional. Look at this hold from Abyss crushing Styles. Styles, elbows back to his feet, fighting back. Mr. TNA runs, boot to the face. Runs again, full speed. Oh, pop up military press hard off the mat. Right in there. This is professional wrestling. Abyss. Steel chain wrapping it round the turnbuckle. No, he's letting it go. Here we go. Abyss. Brutality knows no name. Just a final one for everyone tonight. Of course, thank you for tuning in this evening. It's been a pleasure. Just remember that we do have the membership program. We do have super chats available. We do have member streams coming up just for you guys tomorrow. Lipsticks and Lariats is your main event tomorrow. SWA is coming back next week as well. We've got more to finish. The big quiz, previews, reviews, watch-alongs, tier lists, game shows. I'm 29 next Sunday, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. It's manic. And, of course, the new defending champion's got a triple defense of his title. AJ fighting back. There's an Ensagiri. Back of the head. Head scissor. Lovely head scissor. AJ. Springboard. Oh, he went for that DDT and missed. Abyss, Irish whip, into turnbuckle. He goes face first into the chair. AJ going for a German suplex. There it is, Chaos Fury. 2 count. Big German suplex from AJ. AJ going for the Styles Clash. Abyss just too heavy. Flips him over. AJ caught. Going for the choke slam. Victory roll. Abyss kicks out. Yeah, it's mine. Well, there's 2 wrestling events on next Sunday. Fantastica Mania and Dynasty, but I don't know, I might do something. Black Hole Slam. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Big Black Hole Slam cover. 2 count. AJ breaks out of the black hole. The first ever kick out in 3 years of TNA. At this point, 3 years of TNA. Here comes the thumbtacks. One fan, she's like, wow, my God. I'm like, well, duh. There they are. The thumbtacks. Abyss spreading them with his feet. AJ. Irish whip from Abyss. Black hole. Nope. Counters. Full speed. Runs to a punch. And again. Big kick from Abyss. Underhook position. Going for a power bomb. Abyss. AJ with the punches. Oh, Styles Clash on the tacks. That'll be stinging. Stinging in the rain. Rage in the cage. Abyss with thumbtacks in his chest. 2 count. A big kick out from Abyss. All them thumbtacks on his chest. To be fair, I'm actually seeing a couple of friends next Sunday, to be fair. I forgot about that. I'm going to see some friends. I've got a driving lesson tomorrow, driving lesson next Saturday, back to 2 hours next week, 2-hour lesson. I've got a month and a half to go until my test, so I'm just getting there. AJ up to the top of the cage. Soaring the cage. Abyss throwing out all the thumbtacks. He's got the referee. Choke slam. The referee choke slammed into the cage. And Abyss has forced AJ to lose control. Going back for his chain. AJ hanging on. Hanging on tight. Abyss shoulder tackles the cage, making AJ lose his balance. Here we go. Abyss, steel chain in hand, climbing the cage. Trying to wrap this chain round him again. best luck, mate. It's my second attempt in May, like my second attempt. So I'm hoping I pass this time. I'm just gonna go and try and do my best since I know more things about myself now. It should help. AJ, free from the cage, free from the chain. Abyss up the top turnbuckle. Abyss trying to choke slam him off the cage. AJ's biting that thumb. Sunset flip bomb. He rolls off the cage and flipped him from the top turnbuckle onto the thumbtacks. Cover. The first ever all cage match pay-per-view, Lockdown 2005. And what a main event. Get over here, camera. Get over here. Now, what am I going to say? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I knew what I was going to say. It's this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been once again a phenomenal audience. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for being just wonderful human beings. I thank you for just being yourselves and having fun with me this fine Saturday. Now, I want you to go and have a good evening. I want you to go enjoy yourselves. And in the meantime, I will see all of you tomorrow with Josiah, hopefully with Temple. And then the ladies, we'll see you. We will see you in the main event. The ladies will be live 8 o'clock our time, 3 o'clock their time. And we will run it back. Episode 4, Lipsticks and Larrys. But first of all, just for you guys, review Sakura Genesis. Who died and came back to life? Definitely not Triple H's booking. Have one on me. Have a good night, folks, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.